Oh, hello there. Good morning. I'm here for the usual meeting on the usual day. So, yeah, I did all the notes you requested that needed to be done. It's all here. I'm sorry, what's that? Oh, how was my weekend? My weekend, yeah, it was really great. I had a really good time. Oh, what did I do? Friday, I went to the Hamptons. I went skiing, Yeah, it was really, great. I spent a lot of money, and I went with a lot of friends, and, we booked this huge place up in the Hamptons, and in fact, that was the whole weekend, this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Afterwards, we went out and had this huge dinner, and, it was just a really great weekend. Lots of socializing, lots of talking to, lots of friends, and, I was spending all the money that I, earn working here. So, that's always good to spend all my money that I get from working here, and, it was a really good time. I had a really, a great time, even though I didn't really get a chance to spend any time with myself. I mean, who needs that kind of time, right? So yeah, but yeah, I had a great weekend. It was at the Hamptons. We went skiing with lots of friends, and it was great. It was. It's not like I could enjoy doing nothing, right? You think that I can't enjoy doing nothing? I've got to always be doing something, right? I got to always be doing something on the weekend, right? I got to always be spending the money that I earn working here to go and spend all my money on the weekend, because that's what weekends are for, right? That's how I'm gonna have fun, right? That's what life should be about. I mean, hell, I can't spend a weekend by just doing nothing, right? Ooh, that is just abominable, isn't it? That is just like crazy. I'd be crazy if that's what I told you, that's what I did, right? If I said to you that I did nothing all weekend, oh, would that be really strange? Would that be really odd? If I said, I did nothing, I didn't speak to anybody, I didn't go out of my house, I didn't do anything for the weekend, but yet I had a good weekend. And you know why I had a good weekend? Because I didn't have to be here. I didn't have to be here. So that's why I had a good weekend. Don't you see? Not being here is what makes a good weekend. Oh, but no, I'm sorry. Don't mind me, I was just kidding around, It's a joke. You know what I mean? Oh, I know you don't get the joke. I know. I mean, I would have to be the president of the company for all of you to get the joke, so we can have that kind of robotic laughter when I make the jokes. But no, since I'm not the president of the company, I know none of you really find the joke funny. But if I was the president of the company, of the company, you would all have to obviously laugh, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you have to laugh? Because I'm gonna fire your ass if you don't laugh. That's why. So, yeah, so anyway, yeah, you asked about my weekend. So, it was just really great, I know, what are my plans for, my next weekend? Oh, yes, of course, I'm gonna go out and, hang out again with lots of, friends and, people. And I'm gonna have a really good time, because that's what, weekends are for, right? Because that's what I need to do in my spare time. I need to hang with other people and talk to other people in my spare time, because that's the way you think a weekend should be, right? That's the way you think a weekend should be, huh? Oh, yes, of course, of course. That is what a weekend is for, isn't it? Yeah, I know, that's what I can't wait for the weekend. I mean, that's what it's for, Because who on earth stays home and does nothing and doesn't talk to anybody on their weekend and has a good time? It's impossible. It's really impossible. I mean, you would have to be completely crazy, right? You would have to be completely crazy if you didn't take your money and go out on a weekend and spend all of it on some stupid blockbuster movie that everybody is telling you to watch, so you can come back to the office and gather around that water cooler and talk about it, right? But oh, I know, if you didn't do that, something must be wrong with you, right? Something must be wrong with you, right? Oh, of course, something must be wrong with you. Of course, I mean, who am I kidding? So, what's today's agenda? Is that going to be today's meeting? Oh, you know what? Ways I think I could improve. Let's see. I know how I could improve things. You know, I was thinking about this the other day, and I think it would be a really fabulous thing. How about this? How about I invent this box